This video is dedicated to those who are intrigued by the tales of the Kraken. This legendary creature is not only said to dwell in the profound depths of the ocean, but also tends to appear in the darkest corners of our minds. That's why we decided to share some interesting details with you about the Gargantuan Kraken. For those unfamiliar with it, we are going to reveal what the Kraken is, what its main key traits are, what is meant with the Krakens Call, why most of us are fearful for the sound. We do have an interesting bonus for you. And lastly, we hope this video leads the way in finding out what kind of mythical creature you are. Let's get started. What is the Kraken? The Kraken, an enigmatic and ravenous sea monster, is often depicted as a massive creature resembling a squid or giant octopus. In the darkest depths of the ocean, where the water is pitch black and unpredictable, the Kraken emerges from its undisturbed slumber to hunt its prey. Although often illustrated in Greek mythology, the origin of this beast can be traced back to Norwegian mythology, where it was described as a creature dwelling off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. It was believed to be a real threat, capable of capsizing ships and creating powerful whirlpools, causing ships to sink and meet their demise. The Kraken leans more towards the classic side, as it is rooted in ancient mythology and folklore rather than being a modern creation. Before it received its name, it was already the topic of discussion under several other names. Legends of the Kraken have been passed down through generations, with sailors and fishermen recounting stories of their rare encounters with this mythical beast. These tales often warn of the treacherous waters that the Kraken inhabits and the danger it poses to seafarers. It was mentioned as the Kraken for the first time by the Danish author Erik Pontoppidan in The Natural History of Norway, which was published in 1752 and 1753. What are known features of the Kraken? Now we are going to analyze some interesting personality traits of the sea monster. The following is what we currently know. Feminine versus masculine. The Kraken's gender is not explicitly defined in mythology, so it does not lean towards either femininity or masculinity. In cephalopods, where the creature is believed to be derived from, the sexes are separate, and there are no hermaphrodites or sex reversals as in other mollusks. So, it is still undecided, because nobody dares to take a look. Friendly versus frightening. The big colossus is primarily depicted as a frightening creature, instilling fear in the hearts of sailors and being a symbol of immense power and destruction. Youthful versus mature. The Kraken is often portrayed as a mature and ancient creature, emphasizing its longevity and dominance in the depths of the sea. It might have been hundreds of years old, if not older. Introvert versus extrovert. The Kraken tends to lean more towards introversion, as it is often portrayed as a solitary creature that emerges only when provoked or for the purpose of wreaking havoc. Control freak versus free-spirited. The Kraken can be seen as a symbol of free spirit, unleashed from the depths of the ocean to roam and exert its power without constraint. There is simply nothing that can stop it, so it won't bother to consider someone else's expectations. Antagonist versus protagonist. The Kraken is usually portrayed as an antagonist, acting as a formidable obstacle or threat in tales of maritime adventures, such as 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne, Clash of the Titans by Beverly Cross, The Kraken Wakes by John Wyndham, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Price of Freedom by A.C. Crispin, and In the Scar by China Miéville, where it plays significant roles in the stories. Now let's delve into a brief overview of the personality traits associated with the Kraken. These characteristics intertwine to create the mystique and allure surrounding this legendary sea monster, captivating the imaginations of people throughout centuries. If you hold a different perspective, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. With a deeper understanding of how the Kraken is perceived, let's explore a profoundly chilling notion that can send shivers down your spine and readily seize everyone's attention, particularly when the following phrase is uttered. The Krakens Call. What is the Krakens Call? The phrase "the Krakens Call" most likely originates from sailors and seafarers would fear the Kraken would awaken from its ancient sleep, as it was believed to herald this behemoth of the sea's emergence from the depths. leading to potential disaster for those floating above. Over time, the phrase "the Krakens Call" has become a metaphorical expression used to describe a foreboding or ominous sign. It can represent the fear for the unknown, a warning of impending danger, or a sense of imminent doom. It draws upon the mythical reputation of the Kraken as a powerful and destructive force in the realm of the sea. Why is the Kraken so frightening? Over time, the Kraken has become a popular monster in literature, art, and popular culture, representing the mystery and power of the sea. It has appeared in numerous works of fiction, including literature from Jules Verne, Alfred Tennyson, and Victor Hugo, movies, and video games, further cementing its status as an iconic mythical creature. It is said that its body has a heavy spiked armor-like exoskeleton and is so colossal that it could appear as an island. And it can easily engulf entire ships, dragging them down to the ocean depths, and kills everything it encounters. In almost all the myths, the general consensus is that the giant creature with 8 or more massive tentacles with razor-sharp hooks and suckers, and an incredible strength, is capable of wreaking havoc on ships and causing violent sea disturbances. Imagine yourself a few hundred years ago, being captain of a ship while exploring the unknown. The thought of getting wrapped by such a tentacle with a powerful grip and pressure. That must give even the strong-haunted beings the creeps, right? Can the Kraken be killed? How to kill an island? Does that answer your question? Well, that is at least challenging, especially without modern warfare. Don't forget that we are talking about an ancient creature. However, in some of the myths and folklore, the virtually indestructible Kraken can be distracted, put off, or even killed by holy intervention. For example, in the fictional works of Clash of the Titans, the Kraken is said to be controlled by the gods, and it can be defeated or destroyed through their holy intervention. The rare concept of the Kraken being killable ultimately depends on the specific narrative and context that is being explored. Bonus. Now, we will present you with some interesting facts about a sea monster that is still alive until this day. Every now and then, a large sea monster is found in the ocean, or in the body of a dead sperm whale, and those beasts tend to be bigger than you think they are. It's most likely that the Kraken is based on a real creature, the giant squid, Architeuthis ducks, which can grow incredibly quick and reach its adult size of 30 to 40 feet long after just a few years. The longest squid mantle length on record is 7.4 feet. The length from the tip of the top fin to the end of the arms rarely exceeds 16 feet, and the longest total length, including tentacles, of a squid on record is 49 feet. With weight over 1,000 pounds, the largest octopus ever found is the giant Pacific octopus, Enteroctopus dofleini, and one of the largest recorded specimen had an impressive total length, including its tentacles, of about 30 feet and weighed an estimated 600 pounds. Thriving in the North Pacific Ocean, stretching from California to Alaska and reaching Japan, reside these extraordinary beings. Despite their impressive size, they possess remarkable intelligence, agility, and a unique talent for altering the color and texture, seamlessly blending into their environment. These solitary creatures are predominantly nocturnal hunters, skillfully capturing a diverse range of prey, including crabs, clams, and fish. Do you sometimes wonder, what mythical creature am I? Let us know if you have ever dreamed that you were a large, monstrous Kraken yourself. Do you believe the Kraken was real? Let us know what you think about it in the comments below. Check out other mythical creatures in one of our videos. It's interesting to learn more about the Kraken and the differences with similar creatures like his older brother Leviathan. I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and remember, not all monsters are as fearsome as they seem. Dive into the depths of curiosity, and who knows, maybe you will stumble upon your own surprising discoveries. For more content like this, please like and subscribe our channel. Stay curious, my friends. Sooner or later, Kraken might float upwards, and then you are ready for it.